What's going on YouTube? So today we're going to be checking out the Blink Mini camera. So this just got released. It is in addition to their XT and XT2 models. The XT and XT2 are their wireless, completely wireless cameras. So they have those. I reviewed the XT2s just a little under a year ago in last May. So I'll link that up here, or I think it's over here. I can't remember which way, but I'll link that video, the review video up there so you can check it out yourself as well. But I got their mini camera. This is an indoor camera only. And this is something that you'll use for like a baby monitor or a nanny cam or just to monitor inside your house. Actually, what I'm gonna use it for is I'm gonna monitor my garage. You ever gone to bed and you're like, did I shut the garage door? Yeah, I do it all the time. And so instead of getting out of bed, go down the basement, or not the basement, but going downstairs and going into the garage, check to make sure it's shut, I can pull this up on my app. And there I am. I can actually see it on my app and see if the garage door's open or closed. So you can use it for many other things as well, but that's what I'm gonna use it for. Since they just came out, they do have a hub that they're gonna release pretty soon here, because you can use cloud storage for this to store your videos, or you can actually store it locally on a hub. The hub is not quite released yet. Not sure when it's gonna be released yet, but once it comes out, I'll probably get it and review it as well. But this is a 1080p camera, not quite 4K or 2K yet, but 1080p, just like their XT and XT2. Actually, I think their XT is 720, but at least XT2 I know is 1080p. So, and it can detect motion, so it can give you motion alerts. It has daytime vision, or daytime footage and nighttime vision. So we'll do a sample footage of daytime video as well as what it looks like during the night in a complete pitch black room. So I want to get those on there. It's got two-way audio as well, so I will definitely get sample footage of the two-way audio to make sure, see how that goes. But other than that, I also want to check out and see what you get in the box. It is a very small box. So that means the camera is going to be small too. It goes for 34 bucks. You can pick it up for 34 bucks. So it's fairly cheap for the actual camera itself. It's part of Blink's lineup, so that's nice. So it can all be viewed in the actual Blink app. It is Amazon Alexa compliant, so you can pull that up on there on the Amazon Show or the Echo Show and the I believe actually the Fire Stick as well. But like I said, it is $34 for the one camera. I will link it in the description below so you can check it out yourself. And if you want to pick up one or two or three or a few cameras yourself. These are great. Like I said, they're going to be on the same app as your XT2s and XT. So that way you can monitor everything through the same app. It will also is very simple and easy to set up. They have a barcode on here on the actual, well, when you open the box up, there's a barcode on here as well. So I think it's on the bottom of the actual camera itself, but you open up the Blink app and then you scan the barcode and then you basically tell it what Wi-Fi network you're on and the passcode, and it puts it into the actual camera itself and it sets it up. So let's go ahead and check and see what you get in the box. Doesn't look like there's gonna be a whole lot in the box. This is not a wireless camera. I mean, it's a wireless camera for connectivity, but it's actually plug-in, so you plug it into the wall, so it's not completely battery operated. I say battery operated, not completely. It's not battery operated at all. It's you plug it into the wall, but since it's inside, you won't need to have it battery operated. So let's go ahead and check and see what you get in the box. So here you go. This is actually what you see when you open the box. You actually have the camera and then you have the power cord down here. So let's get it out of there. So there you have the actual USB-A charging block. Then you have the actual power cord. It looks about, I think it's about 4 to 6 feet. I believe it's more closer to 4 feet for the actual charging cable, or not, I guess not charging cable, but the actual power cable itself. And you get the actual camera itself here. It's actually pretty small, so you see the size of my hand, about medium-sized hands, so it fits in my palm of my hand pretty nice and easy. As far as your small cameras go, your indoor cameras, like any other competitor, I think we have, the other one would be, I reviewed a LaView, as well as your Wise camera for about 20 bucks. This is $34, but it also goes with Blink's other cameras, but it's about the same size. The actual body itself is plastic, so it actually is really nice, shiny plastic. You got, looks like a speaker on top, And then on the back, you have the QR code up here. Then you have the actual power plug or the micro USB power plug. And then you have the actual where you can, twist and do whatever you want with it for the stand itself. It looks like it's got a magnetic bottom to it. So you can actually set it up on some sort of magnetic spot if you wanted to. And then it's got also rubber feet. So if you set it on top of a countertop or something like that, it won't slide off. So there's you see the 2 mounting holes there. But other than that, it's a pretty simple camera. Let's go ahead and get it set up. All right, so here's the actual app itself on my phone. So if you want to see live video, you can actually tap the video button. It's going to pull it up. And so you can hear the sound. You can actually hit save for the save the video. And you can actually talk to the person as well. So right now it's just viewing my garage. Then they have settings. So here's all the settings that they have. So you can enable the actual activity zones. You can set up the re-trigger time, sensitivity, the clip length. You can end the clip early if the motion stops. Early notification, looks like it's a beta version of it. You can control auto on for night vision, as well as the sensitivity of the infrared. You can enable microphone, and then you can also have the speaker volume, whatever quality you want. You can also do the quality of the video. You can do best, enhanced, saver. You can turn off the status LED. So right now, the actual camera itself will turn on the LED light, or there's like a little LED light when it starts being viewed or whatever. So you can actually turn that off. And then it tells you when it was last updated and what Wi-Fi network it's connected to and what firmware it is. You can actually delete the camera itself too here. So that's what you get here. So actually a lot of settings for this little $34 camera. So one thing is I couldn't figure out actually how to send the actual sample footages to myself. So let's go ahead and view them. So here's a test of with lights and actually audio that you're going to hear from the person talking to the camera itself and the quality of that. So here's the quality of it being like daytime footage that you'll see. And I think it's pretty good. And then here's nighttime, or night vision. So here's a sample footage of what you're going to see in pitch black dark. I'm about 3 to 4 feet from the camera itself. So this room is pitch black. My garage is pitch black. My garage is shut. So if you have a big cam or nanny cam and it's pitch black, this is what you're going to see, the quality of it. This is a test to see what the sound sounds like through my phone to the actual camera itself. So there you have it. That's what you get out of this $34 mini camera. Well, Blink's mini camera. I'm actually really impressed. I wasn't super impressed with their Blink XT2, the actual XT2 model. I wasn't super impressed by that, but mainly because I had it on the normal settings. I didn't have on the best actual settings, and I just wanted to conserve battery life. Most of your people out there, if you're going to put a battery operated camera outside, you're going to want to not have to charge it every month or a few weeks. So I put it on the average or the normal settings instead of the best quality video settings for that review. And I wasn't super impressed with actual video quality that it produced. Now, this is obviously plugged in, so they're able to actually get good video quality when it's plugged in because they don't have to worry about the battery life. So I'm actually really impressed with the sound quality of this. I'm actually impressed with the sound when I'm talking to it through my phone. The sound quality is super awesome. So I mean, for $34 each camera, if you already had the Blink system, I highly recommend this. If you don't, I mean, $34 and you need an indoor camera, I still highly recommend it. But if you really have the Blink XT system already, or XT2, and you need indoor cameras, these are perfect. Like I said, I'll link these in the description below so you can check them out yourself. And if this is your first time, consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.